Hey, I'm hopping on here today to do a little snippet about buying in today's market. I've had a lot of people ask me recently, is it a good time to buy? I've had clients, family, friends say things like, I either have to keep renting or I have to buy. Is it a good time to buy? Well, when you rent, you will never get that money back. Another great thing is that you can't predict in 20 or 30 years what you'll pay in rent, or even next year. Who knows what rent will go up to? With a mortgage, you have a fixed rate typically. So I'm not sure if you've been following the market for the last few years. One of the things that we experienced as buyer's agents was that we were having to literally put our running shoes on as soon as a house hit the market. Right now, we're not having to do that. We're not in crazy multiple offers. We are not having to offer appraisal gaps. And what that means is our buyers were offering X amount of dollars over the appraised value. Now, this only applies if you are not cash. If you are getting a loan and you have to borrow the money. So appraisal gaps were going anywhere from 10 to 25,000 over the appraised value, and the buyers were having to bring that to the closing table on top of their closing cost and their down payment. So there's some great incentives right now for buyers, and I really want to tell you this. So when somebody asks me, should I rent or should I buy, I'm always going to say, without a doubt, if you can afford the payment, no matter what the interest rate is, you should buy a house, because you are making money. You're not going to get that money back from your landlord. If you do, that's a very rare scenario. So some of the incentives are sellers are paying for closing costs right now. Not everyone, but we are able to ask for them. The other thing is that we're able to negotiate repairs. That's a fabulous thing, because when we were in the crazy market where the rates were super low, we were not able to negotiate repairs. We were waiving that inspection contingency. We were basically going in and offering everything but my buyer's firstborn. So we're kind of glad that's not the case. One more thing that sellers are offering right now is buy down rates. What that means is you can buy down your rate. A seller can buy down your rate. Typically, it's a 2-1 buy down. So for 2 years, your rate will be lower. And then that third year, it will go back to the normal rate, in hopes that you can refinance within that time frame. So there's no guarantee that you could refinance if the rates don't go down. We're all hoping they'll go down. Today, they're in the high 6s and low 7s. Of course, that kind of is up and down right now. But again, to conclude this video, if you can afford the payment, you should buy a house. If you're in the market, you're considering buying this year, let's talk this through. It's still a good time to buy if you can afford the payment. So give me a call.